So I decided I'm going to give the Ramblas its first real ride, aside from just riding it around the block or whatever, by going to work with it. So this is set up in its commuter mode. And it's cool because it's got the kickstand, which is super easy to take off. It's really just two bolts because I would not want the kickstand on there when I go off-roading. But it's nice to have if you're going to commute, because then when you go to lock it up and stuff, you don't have to rest the frame because it's got a really cool paint job against stuff or whatever. And the bike's really heavy, so it's kind of nice to have the kickstand. And it comes with built-in lights. It's got this, which mounts on here, which I could take off in a matter of seconds, again for mountain biking. And then it's got rear tail lights built into the frame. Super neat in that sense. It's like they thought about this being both a commuter and a true mountain bike, or you could set up one way or the other. I'm gonna mess around with this thing like I always do. I want to set it up as a mullet. I want to put a nicer fork on it, things like that. It's got a really good drivetrain. It's got SRAM NX. It's got a RockShox fork, which is a good brand name, but it is a coil fork. You know, it's a lower end kind of fork, but it seems to feel okay so far. But it's got SRAM NX drivetrain, so that's legit. They didn't skimp on that. It's got these DB8 brakes, which is also really nice, and so on. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my first ride on this bike going to work, and I can select between the different modes and this. I'll go over all of this, and I'm probably going to do a much more like thorough video about how this bike rides, the different settings and stuff, like when I actually take it off-road, which means I'll remove all this stuff to take it off-road. Oh, and it comes with a dropper post. Like, really? That is so awesome. I love it. And it's actually a long one. It's not just some short thing. I think it's 150 millimeters. So, oh, and decent aluminum pedals. Wow, I could go on that. Like, for the money, this is a really good bike. So while I'm here still in the neighborhood and before I get on busier things, I'm in eco mode, and it has a lot more assist than I would expect it to have in eco mode. Like, I've ridden a few e-bikes and I feel like this eco mode is stronger than most, but yeah. So we have some traffic. But yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. I like it. This is going to be my first experiment. Once I get to work, I'll just give kind of a assessment of it, because I'm not going to sit here and ride holding my phone like this, because it's a bit ridiculous. Again, I'm only doing it because I'm in the neighborhood streets, but I'm about to get into the busy stuff, so got to be 100% attentive. So yeah, I'll talk about it once I get to work, and then again I'll do some future videos on this bike that are better than this one. But yeah, pretty excited about it. Alright, I said I was gonna wait till I get to work, but I'm on this path and I already have a lot to say. So I've been in eco mode the entire time. I'm at 91% battery, and I've gone almost 7 miles. If you do the math, they say in eco mode this thing can go up to 80 miles. It's close, doing the math here. I think I'd have to be, yeah, at 8 miles right now, or 8 miles by the time this gets to 90%, and then that would be 80 miles. But I've been pushing pretty hard. So here's a difference. So I ride regular bikes, so I'm pretty fit. I mean, I always complain about not being fit enough, but I'm always comparing myself to like hardcore mountain bikers, right? But for somebody who's not as fit, they probably could use trail or turbo and accomplish what I'm accomplishing, although they'll use more battery, right? But I'm able to do this in eco. And I'm just cruising, talking to you right now, and I'm just comfortably at a pace of 16 miles per hour. Alright, I gotta cross the road here. Yeah, like you've seen my videos, usually when I'm pushing it hard, I'm breathing pretty heavy and working really hard. And I can admit right now, I'm hardly working. Right, I just saw 17 miles per hour and I'm just like, oh, talking to you, not breathing heavy. Like to do 17 miles per hour, even on my gravel bike, I'm putting effort in. So like, that's what's kind of crazy about it. And judging by where I'm at right now, I'm probably going to get to work in under 45 minutes, which is pretty good considering I'm just at this chill pace. I'm not going to be all like worked by the time I get there. So as a commuter, this bike has impressed me like beyond. Aventon helped have this design this motor. They have strong connections with China because the original owner of Aventon making fixies is actually from China, and he decided to move the company to the US and California. Smart move, knowing that that's where the market would be for him. And it's pretty wild because the factories in China are actually Aventon factories. The motor was partnered with a third party, but Aventon got a lot of input into it. I have to say, out of all the e-bikes I've ridden, this motor, it's blowing my mind. Honestly, absolutely blowing my mind. They did a really good job with the motor. So, yeah. Alright, I want to get to work. I want to get back up to 20 miles per hour. Okay, I'm here. So I got 85%. And I went 10.79 miles. So this thing, you know, if getting back home will probably bring me down to 70%. So I could do what, at least 3 commutes safely in eco mode to work and back. I don't know. That's not bad at all. Like, this bike's pretty amazing. So more to come. I'm at work, so I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, I appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace.